The Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Pause. I'm back. Nigga, Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto, crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high.
What's their favorite saying? Wish I bought more.
Everybody buy it, goes up really high.
Favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Ain't that the truth? Ladies and gentlemen, Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Well, every day we come to you live. You hit the like and subscribe. Hit the bell, all notification. So when we do get live information, urgent stuff, you come right here and you're not watching an old video. But the old videos are very good, very important, of course, if you just missed the most recent. So how's everyone doing this evening? I guess getting close to the evening, right? It's a wonderful day, and it's Labor Day. Try not to work too hard. We come to you with the best crypto news right away, best we can, and that's why you hit that like, subscribe. Yes, everybody, Sean's in the house, Joe's in the house, Philip's in the house, the Viral Videos is in the house. Yes, it is a 3-day weekend, baby. What's going on? Well, just in, Vassal Hard Fork, scheduled for September 22. So, 88 price climbs. Yes, everything was climbing. And Magician in the Streets is in the house. What's going on? Good afternoon to you / good evening. What's going to happen? We're going to give you a price. There's a price that's falling that Bitcoin may occur. I'm going to talk about that right after this news, but pretty excited right now because I think we're going to get a huge bounce. Obviously, what is it, the 19th? Yes. September 19th, Ethereum merge. Everybody's waiting. We're looking for the 2,200 Ethereum price that Wall Street Pete predicted. Over 25 exchanges are ready for the upgrade, providing 80% liquidity to Cardano. That's pretty exciting. Robinhood is now one of the big players, opening up, I think it was 23 million users. This is very exciting here, what's going on. Cardano price started its uptrend, yield 3.5% gains overnight. Lots to talk about, and also read Cardano price, Vassal Hard Fork, and Robinhood listing prepare ADA for a rally to $2. All right, calm yourself, hold your horses. I don't have any technical analysis backing that up. So hope you're having a wonderful evening / afternoon. Let's talk about it. Never lose sight of the bigger picture, right? That's what I'm saying. 2010, we had 5 cents. Embarrassing. Imagine we were in there. 2013, 1.2K. 2017, Bitcoin was 20K. And now 2021, we saw 69,000. What is 2025 going to have holding for us? Well, somebody asked Wall Street Pete this question, and it's pretty crazy. And please ignore that I made 16K. They did not make 16K. Maybe 16K pennies. Even that would be a good buy. But I'm just so sick and tired of the scams and the BS. Somebody did ask me, though, what would be trading? That'd be something for you to have to go check and look into that comment on the Instagram if you choose. Cardano chart here. Told you these price ranges would be somewhere in this realm. In this range, I did expect that to happen. I updated it anywhere from 59 cents to this 45. Don't have to tell you to hit the like and subscribe, but this is Cardano's move. Where anyone sees $2, it's going to take some time. It's going to take 3 major levels, and Wall Street Pete always gives you 3 major levels that we're going to have to come up to, hit, and touch before we see any of this. So there's a lot of room to go to. I'm waiting for 96 cents, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to read the clickbait bullshit, excuse my French, I'm not really into that. So it's going to take a little bit more time to get to the $2. But getting to Bitcoin, this is the most important thing I wanted to talk about. Yes, big, massive, important, huge, pink, purplish line here. Have it in bold. If you pay attention, definitely mention we must hold this price. If we don't hold this price, all hell is going to break loose. So if you are wondering what may be happening, what may be occurring, new higher lows, perhaps this can be happening in this. This is a bearish pattern here. So we'll talk about it. But what I do see as we get some indicators coming in, we don't have anything currently right now. Relative strength index looking pretty sexy. Right now, currently on the daily. So this is the daily for Bitcoin. Looking pretty good. And if you see the trend is your friend, as I talked about it probably 100 times, June 18th of this year, we started going up. There was a trend that we've been moving to the upside. And we're not going to be done, ladies and gentlemen, until that stops. And it won't stop until we do this. And I want people to understand this is what we're looking for. We're looking for something like this. And what's going to happen is it's an upward W. It's an ultimate move to the upside. I do believe this is coming. It's very high volatile waves. It's very tricky. What happened today? Well, let's talk about it real quick. What happened today is, well, a lot of people got excited, right? And this is what's happening. The high volatile waves, if you really zoom in, some of y'all got soup this morning, right? Some of you saw it today, even if we go into a little less of a time frame. Let's look at it. Just about 8 o'clock this morning, we came into the noontime. This is a 4-hourly. And if you see, we busted up all the way to 20,000 and a half. Really 20,400. But what the thing is a lot of the coins started moving drastically to the upside. I'm sure you were watching. I'm sure you were paying attention. If you notice, well, there is some type of resistance currently at that on the 4-hourly. So pay attention to that. But I do want to pay attention to the daily. It's much, much more important. Obviously, finishing a candle above there will ultimately result into the upside, hopefully to the 21.5, where we want to go. But right now, currently, I do believe we're going to have to test this. We're going to have to hold this, and there is a chance. So I'm not saying it's coming. I'm not saying it's a definite, but we're going to have to hold right about this price for the Bitcoin. So it's going to be very, very vital, very, very important. If you're sitting there waiting on the sidelines for a trade, congratulations, very good. You've done pretty well up until this point. Right now, this humongous falling wedge, as you can see coming in, this is a textbook falling wedge in the huge big picture things. It blows my mind that some people just don't see that. Humongous. It doesn't get any bigger. And, we'll just track it here. What is the price here? This is not it, so we'll get rid of this, but we've already done it before just about. I'm trying to tell you how important this line is. We moved it, and I lost it, and then obviously I pulled it above. So I don't have to tell you to hit the like and subscribe. This stuff is pretty amazing, and I would hit the like on my own if I was new into this crypto space, or if I was in for a while and didn't know what was happening. But ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, come on. What is that? That is one of the most beautiful falling wedges you ever saw in your life. And this falling wedge is going to break out drastically. When it does, I really hope you're there. I hope you're in a trade. I hope you're dollar cost averaged in. Because what's happening here is something catastrophic. We're getting these immediately bear flags coming down, another bear flag, and that's probably what's happening. And I don't know if you get it, because each downside is getting less and less strength. The strength is getting weaker and weaker. And what does that mean? Well, it's time to pop up. So we'll probably get one more bear flag to the 18.9-ish. And then you're going to see there we have to hold. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. That's kind of what I'm explaining to a lot of you. So please pay attention to that. Very important. Very, very, very important. As you can see here, very, very bullish. Very bullish on the Bitcoin RSI level. Every time we're at this level, what happens? You can do the math yourself. We're down here. The trend is about over, and we're about to go repeat that to the upside. That would take you to about 21.5. So I'm not going to beat the dead horse no more. Some people are interested in some tokens, right? Anybody got one asset before we go? We're going to do one. I'm not trying to spoil you, because we could be doing 100 assets, 100 tokens. We're here on the live stream. We got a good amount of people watching. One asset. So scream it out, hold it, do what you got to do. It's the first person in the chat. Don't get mad at me if your token was second and I did not go over it. But obviously right now in the super chat, we'll make sure we do it there so it can be seen, hopefully. So we'll sit here. I wish I could do like the Jeopardy song. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Not to be really annoying, but that is annoying. Just going to hang out. There it is. There it is. And Sean is the winner again. Sean's got fast typing hands. Has anyone ever noticed that? Sean's done that twice now. Luda Classic. And boy, is it a classic. Let's check it out. Come into here. Not an easy asset to pay attention to and to break down, being that it's fairly new and what has been happening. But I'm going to come down here. Sean, you are the next contestant on the Wall Street Pete Show. You get to converse with your asset. And I know this thing is very hot volatile before I even get into it, and I can't find it. So what we're going to most likely do, which, of course, it's on the bottom. I was going to say what we're going to do is look for it, but we don't have to. We don't have to put a new one in. Currently right here, if I were to get into any asset, it would not be this one. Currently right now, it is going to continue to go up. I'm pretty confident that this asset is not done. We're going to measure a little bit. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to see where we expect to go from here. Probably one more jump, one more pump. We'll see what happens. I'm looking at the 4-hourly. I love the 4-hourly. I'm very excited for this. Without a doubt, Sean, this is what we do. You hit the like, you hit the subscribe. You are a longtime wolf, or you're just a subscriber. Not financial advice, but we're going to break it down. And this would be my move right now. I'm going to get into this asset. I'm going to break it down. I want to see what happens. I'm talking like an Italian. Been watching Vic. Is his name Vic Bennett Bettito, whatever the heck his name is. He's a comedian from like Jersey and New York and like that, Brooklyn. And reminds me, very funny, because I get aggravated very easily at stupid shit. Why am I gonna pay $10? Why am I gonna pay $10 online, right? In line, as I should say, and then wait a half hour for Starbucks coffee for all that much? It's disgusting. So currently, right now, 38.2 has been the pullback. Because it's 38.2, I'm very bullish. What I do believe, if the volume continues to come in on this asset, and this is Terra Classic. Anybody wants to know what we're looking at currently right now, do believe that we can get some volume coming in on the next candle. So this is kind of cool. We're going to get a new candle. I do believe we're going to pump to the upside. Just really quick, and that's how good I can be. Could I be wrong? Absolutely, I could be wrong. But I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at the Fibonacci sequence level, and every single time I've bounced off the 38.2, and I've gotten a nice quick bounce to the upside, I've done fairly well. So I want to see what this asset does right now as we're continuing to gain some steam right now. 18 seconds, which is pretty much going to cover basis of my theory here that we're going to bounce straight up. And obviously I have no TA on this. I don't know what I'm doing as far as experience with the asset. I'm just going off technical analysis, off the asset, what I see. And what I see here is a liftoff from all the way to the 23.3. So we're looking at a fraction of a cent here. What's going to happen is I don't like the double top formation here that we started. So we have to pay attention to that. But I do ultimately like the 38.2 Fibonacci bounce. Now I'm going to get two bounces here. I'm going to give you a two. This is what I would have done before we knew we were bouncing. I would have said one here. And I would have said one here, and this is the golden pocket. This is the golden pocket, the Fibonacci sequence level, right in where I like to be. This is a small. The real golden pocket is from here to here. But I'm going to be very precise. My very precise area is this range, 22 to the basically 2,000. I'm not going to sit here and talk fractions because it's going to be too much. But like I said, resistance support coming off here, candle starting to go up. As long as I can finish this next candle, and this is very important. If I don't finish the next candle above this price, and this is very important for you, this is my strategy. If I don't finish above that price right here, I'm out. It's going to be a double top pattern formation. A lot of people sold, and you're going to see a double bottom M. Now, on this, I have 4 hours. So you got plenty of time to fool around here. You have 4 p.m. You have till 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern time, which is usually what we do a show on at 8 o'clock, usually. 8 o'clock, and then we find out. As long as I can finish a candle above this price, I am definitely in on this trade. I am definitely excited. I am holding, and I'm expecting to beat above this price, and I'm expecting to touch here again. And most likely we're going to go above, and we're going to rocket across to the top of this. Now, I got to see some things here. RSI level, where are we? Most likely we're high, and we're a little too high where I want to be. So this is why you got to pay attention. This could be a fake pump. So, Luna Classic. Not something definitely I'm a big fan of. Snoochie Booch in the house, what's going on? But we do have some fall to come. So perhaps people are going to take some profits on this asset. And as I look at this, if we don't get a bounce off the 50%, most likely you're going to get a total retracement, a total restart over, and you're going to be able to buy it back from where you pretty much started. So pay attention to that. It's very, very important. If all that happens and it falls below here, and I'll make this a red color just if it helps you by any chance. It's like a warning, red danger color. Here we go. We'll do this. So pay attention here. This is like your warning zone for you. If we do and don't start pumping to here, and we're going to test the 50% Fibonacci sequence level, and we do finish below, you're going to be able to buy it back at this price. And you're not going to want to, because at that point in time, you're going to be miserable, right? But this is the steps. This is how you dollar cost average into an asset. This is how you make money. This is how you do it. If you effed up, and I was going to say real word, fucked up, and I did, you make a big mistake, right? And you buy into these levels, and you keep buying into these levels, and it keeps falling. Just try to put your liquid on the side. Wait for this major fall, and then this is going to be something that comes. Now, this is what could scare me now, is this is a head and shoulders pattern. So be careful, because it won't come down this far. It'll come back to the shoulder here. So that's what I kind of expect to happen, if anything. So this is the ride you're going to go on. So let me get rid of that last move I did, because I'm not a fan of it, but I want to show you because it's messy. Head and shoulders pattern. It's very crazy. It can happen. I don't think we're there yet. But that could be the shoulder. This could be the head. What I think is happening is we're developing a shoulder. So this is a shoulder. And what's going to happen now, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is what's going to happen, and this is when this is the chance that you can get out of this. But please understand also what can happen. I'm going to give you the top of this price, and I've done this before. Jasmy token. I've done a couple things here. If we are bouncing off this price, if we're bouncing off this price, you're going to get a price here. Okay? If we are bouncing off the 50% Fibonacci sequence level, you're going to get a price of Terra Luna here. Each one is going to be a top out. Now, we could be topping out right now. As I told you, be careful on the double top pattern here. If we get another candle that doesn't finish in 4 hours, you got 3 hours and 55 minutes. If this candle doesn't finish above this 2,500, you're going down all the way into here. Definitely. All right? Then we'll talk about finishing here to come down to here. If not, you can actually buy this, and you'll actually be able to sell at the top here. Now, there's a chance this may never happen. Pay attention. Understand. It all depends on what's happening with the volume. It all depends on what the whales are doing. But at some point in time, if this is to die out, this is a shoulder, this is going to be your head. So this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to show you real quick. Best I can, those are your two top patterns. And then I want to get off this asset because I don't want to be on here too long doing this asset. But left shoulder, hopefully you understand this. Come all the way down to the 38.2, then create a head. Now the head is going to be the peak where you should have sold, where you wish you sold. It's just how it works. Then comes in here. You'll come down to get a price to retrace back to the support that you had before. Come all the way back for a right shoulder. Who the hell knows where? Maybe even right there. And then you're going to come down. And now we need to find out where your inverted head is, because once the inverted head comes, as you can see here, we could be doing new higher lows. As long as it stays above here, the price will actually be still doing a new higher low. Isn't that disgusting? This is how it works. This is how trading works. This is a technical analysis. Congratulations if you're new to the channel and you're learning something here, because I did not have this for anybody. So this can happen. This is high volatile waves. I've seen this happen with Jasmy. If you don't believe me and you're new to the channel, go to October of 2021 and check it out. Literally 11 months ago, we bought Jasmy at 5 cents, and we sold it at 24, 25 cents when I said something like this. It was at 5 cents, and then it went up to here to 24, and I said, we're going to go out at the head. So this could be happening. This could be developing. If not, the double top here is already forming, and then you can erase all this, and this is just BS. But right now, this is the option. We have a chance for this to happen. So let's see what goes on. I'll keep it here for everyone. We'll see what happens. Very, very great, great call. I'm going to do one more, just one more, because, we got Hydro in the house. What's going on? Long time. Long time. Please hit that like and subscribe. It's viral. One day I'm going to have to give him something for being such a loyal subscriber. He's like literally like my right-hand man, always saying, hit the like, hit the like. Like, who does that? You're amazing. So we're talked about, if you missed it, we're talking about this 18.9, perhaps just 19,000 we must hold. Very, very important on the Bitcoin price. As you can see coming in, we got a lot of the bear flags that continue to happen. Very, very bearish, of course, coming in, and we'll see if we finish the last bear flag down here and then get a nice bounce. So I do expect that to come in. One more I said I was going to do, and what was the one more I wanted to do? Son of a you-know-what. I wanted to go over an asset. I wanted to talk about it. I felt like it was very important. Oh, Jasmy, thank you, Jasmy. A lot of people, some guy actually said he called bullshit on this, and I was dying laughing because I'm not upset with no one, but you have your entitlement. But look at this. This is the Wolves of Wall Street. Wall Street Pete by himself trading crypto. This is what it was like. This is us on Instagram, and then you can hear the sound, and then then my crew comes in. Yeah, get him! And then they obviously send them on their way. But as you can see, I was getting my ass kicked by myself. It was really, really boring. But we just have fun. I put that skit together with the music. I had a lot of fun with that. But I felt like it's you guys. Here comes and it says, she says, but then the Wolves of Wall Street joined. I found it pretty entertaining. We're moving up. As you can see, people are buying Cardano. We'd like to keep you involved what's going on in the crypto market, obviously. Very excited. I did a dance here. I was so excited about staking Cardano. There's so much going on in the Cardano space. But one thing I did talk about, and I'm trying to get to the Jasmy real quick, and obviously I post too damn much, so it's hard to get to it. But let's see. I'll find it once there it is. So Jasmy, I had a gentleman here very, very upset. I don't know where it is. It's not in this one. Which one was it? Maybe it was this one back. I had a gentleman, he was upset. He said, F Jasmy. And he was making no money on it. He was upset. And I said, well, if you got in at the right time, you could make money. This gentleman said he bought in July. He said he bought. Yeah, of course. Look at this chart. Look at this huge falling wedge. If you've been dollar cost averaging since January of 2022, you've been buying Jasmy at the price of 8.5 cents almost. I mean, it's not even a cent, I don't think, at this point. So, obviously, your money is, you got kicked in the dick. You give me nothing, you already give me TA. I thank you. You do enough for me, bro. Well, you're doing a lot for me, and I appreciate it very much. And that's just the kind of guy I am. But looking to come back to 5 cents. Doesn't that sound pretty crazy? But I do believe that's when I'm going to be selling a decent amount of my Jasmy token. It's going to take a long time to get there. As you can see from this big chart here, this is a humongous, nice falling wedge coming through. And if you can see here, we kind of cheated to the upside here at 1.25 cents. So I'm looking to see if we can touch back and break that price. Once we finish a candle above there, I think it's going to be pretty simple to say. Almost 2 cents. We're going to hit major resistance, and then that's when we're going to be off our way to probably 5 cents, and nothing's going to stop it. So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm waiting for that to happen. It's going to take a long time. As you can see, we got ways and ways to go, but lots to talk about. So I'm Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Like to keep these videos nice and short. This seems to have been a long one. But if you pay attention, there are some assets, and I'm just giving you some of my trading tips, right? Some of my moves, none of the financial things, just more of something I would do, right? My strategy only. And what do I like here? I don't like XRP. I don't talk about XRP, okay? Just notice that. Doesn't mean it's not going to be it's not going to be good, but these are the things I pay attention to, all right? Bed and breakfast, $274. I expect this to be $1,000 sometime in 2023. I mean, at least $750 closing the door on there if I was to give you an exact understanding. I sold this asset at $619. Dare me. Someone dare me to go to my wallet and show me selling BNB at $600 and something. But you can go back to the old videos. I did it. We're probably talking about BNB. Point being is there's going to be a lot of gains here that a lot of people are not paying attention to. When is Solana under $35? When is it not a good buy? Well, currently these are times it's a good time to shop. Now, a lot of people are still waiting for the 10K. A lot of people are still waiting for 13K. It has yet to been revealed. That's why we're still waiting. And I like what Joe said as I see it here. An old comment, it says, check the emotions at the door and buy more. I like that. Don't be foolish. Don't keep buying into Jasmy, right? We already talked about how you could get crippled, and you don't want to do something like that. Biconomy, right? Bitco, Web3 for the Ethereum blockchain. Trading $24, $20-something in November, about 10 months ago. So imagine you put $10,000 in your $10,000 might not even be worth $1,000 anymore. It's disgusting. And you're probably going to sell. You can't take it no more. You lost. If you kept it, well, congratulations. You got bigger balls than I do. But the point is you need the dollar cost average. You have to put another 10 grand in at the 40 cents it's trading. But that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Instead of the 10 grand that disappeared and you're holding and it's worth nothing right now, and you're waiting to just break even, you're supposed to put another 10 grand in now while it's worth nothing. It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of stupidity maybe to do something like that, but I have to help you understand that this is important. Polygon Matic had a nice little jump today. If you pay attention to that, these are the things I talk about. I'm a big believer in Polygon Matic. Guess what? It's up 10% in the last 7 days. It's still up today. Why? Because it's got strength. You got to pay attention to these things, okay? This is important. We're looking at a 4-hourly. Look what's happening. Pay attention to the Matic. This is what I do. It's breaking out of the ascending channel I had. Okay, great. I had an upward W set up for the Polygon Matic to go all the way to 95 cents and perhaps break through this 101 this time. Keeps testing, right? Every time we test, we ask for her number. Perhaps one day she's going to give it to us. Started here, August 1st. Wow, what a shocker. It started August 1st. We're looking at this. We're only 1 month after that in a day. Guess what? We've been asking a lot of days for that number. Well, now we're sitting here flipping somewhere else. We've found a new gender, a new lady. That's a funny one. Who knows what gender's what today, right? But we got a new woman we're trying to ask her number for, and this is a different circumstance, and this is what I'm talking about. So we have to break this now. This is going to become a new problem. It's old support resistance, but guess what? I believe it's going to break. Point being is technical analysis will take you, blue chip collared assets will take you, invest in what you believe in. Do your research and stick behind it. I believe in Polygon Matic big time. I believe in Solana. I believe in Cardano. I believe in Ethereum. Look at the assets. Look at the green. There is nothing up 10% in the last 7 days. Guess what? You got a gem if you got Matic. All right, so pay attention to some things. Litecoin, looking to make a comeback. I remember it was $43. It's doing something different than the rest of the market. Pay attention. These are some things you could just do by yourself at home. I'm scrolling really fast. I don't see anything out of the ordinary, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Nothing else really catches my eye. So remember, things like this is what you got to do. I'm in the top 50. I don't see anything important beyond there. That's it. End of the show. A lot of people got a lot of new followers. I'm pretty excited to have the new people that we have. We talked about crypto assets. We talked about working out. We talked about positivity. We talked about everything. And Gary, I would love to do Shiba Inu, but I did not want to go over 30 minutes. I wanted to do a 10-minute video. It's really hard to do that. But perhaps in the next video we can do one. Maybe we'll do one tonight. I'm not sure. I want to pay attention to the market. So pay attention to the levels I said. It's really important. Gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange, little young buck. Wow, it's a young buck there. But, you know, it's crazy. Used to work here on this trading floor. People screaming and yelling in the open out market. And open out cry, screaming and yelling, creating this market. But we'll be able to do more for you. I promise, Gary. Give it to tonight. Let's see what happens. I want to see what happens with this 19,000 support level that we seem to have. So remember, it's very important for us to hold the 19 support level. Please be careful in the comments section. These people are horrific. Coming up with some of these awful comments and all these ways to get you to click on something. Do not click on anything or get a new phone. It's up to you. If you click on a link that you're not supposed to, you better get a new phone. Cash App, if you're interested. Otherwise, if you want to donate, that's up to you. Cash App, $SickDough Crypto. That is completely up to you. I do not recommend you have to do anything like that. You just hit the like button, baby. That's really all I want you to do. That's what I ask. Hit the like. At the end of this video, like Gary just did. At the end, though, not during the middle of it, tell me what asset you want to go over. What asset would you like Wall Street Pete to break down? If we don't do it tonight, tomorrow morning, we're going to do a video just like we always do. Take care, everyone. Put it in the comments section. What asset would you like Wall Street Pete to break down? Have a wonderful night. Enjoy your weekend, and happy Labor Day.